Hey everyone, welcome back to Finish in 5. Today we're going to be painting Jean Grey from the X-Men United core game using primarily the Army Painter Speedpaint. So we're going to start out here with our nice Zenithal primed miniature. We'll spin around. You see we've got a nice mix of some whites, some grays, and there's even some spots of black in there. So our first color we're going to use here will be Sand Golem, and we're going to use that to paint pretty much her entire bodysuit except for that stripe down the middle there. So we're going to take our time, try not to get it on anything that we don't want to get it on. And remember, when we start with the speed paints, we're going to go light to dark. So we go from Sand Golem to Crusader Skin, and we're going to paint her hands, and then we're going to go back and we're going to paint her face. Again, try and take your time. Try to get it not onto the yellow or onto the areas that we're going to paint with some reds and blues here in a little bit. You can use this color kind of like a wash, and you'll see me kind of go back here and go in and around her mouth and her eyes just to get a little more definition once that dries. Now this is where it's going to get kind of crazy. We're going to take Slaughter Red and we're going to paint her hair with it. And this is where you're going to see that Zenithal Prime come into play. I was a little worried with the speed paint going over her hair because it's a lot of large flat areas, and I wasn't sure if it was going to pull weird or do anything kind of crazy, but you'll see that the Zenithal is really going to help bring out the lights and the darks here with her hair. And while we're talking about her hair, if you guys haven't yet, go over and subscribe to the channel, please. The channel is growing rapidly, and there's a lot of good comments and dialogue down in that section, so let me know down there what you guys are working on. The hair came out really nice. We're going to take Magic Blue now, and we're going to paint the stripe in the middle of her bodysuit. We're going to paint the gauntlets around her wrist with this. This is a nice color. We used a lot of this on the Cyclops figure, and the red kind of went out of the lines, so we'll touch it up with some white, and we'll come back to the Magic Blue and paint her headband or whatever it is that all of these 90s X-Men characters had around their face. And with that, I mean, she's basically tabletop ready at this point with just a handful of colors. But we're going to keep on going, and we're going to make her look better than good to put on our game. We're going to mix up some colors here. We haven't used High Dweller Purple before, but I went with 2 drops of that, 1 drop of Blood Red to try and make a pink color. This is still a lot darker than I wanted it to be, but it dries okay. We're going to take that and paint the entire bubble or energy pool or whatever it is that she is standing on down there. Give that a nice healthy coat of that mix. Then we're going to come back with Grim Black, and we're going to paint the rest of the base around that purple and red blob that we just did. Take some Liquitex white ink and a little bit of regular white, paint in some eyes. And now I'm going to take Wasted Jeans, which is kind of like a light blue, and we're going to give her some pupils. Crusted Sore is a nice deep red color from the Zombicide line, and we're going to use that to give her some eyebrows, and these will kind of match the hair color to try and finish off the face. And the last thing we're going to do there is come back with a little bit of red and a little bit of white, water it down to make some pink, and we're going to paint her in some lips, just like that. She gets a blue base because she is a hero character, so we'll paint a nice thick trim on there, and at this point I realized I forgot to paint her X-Men symbol on her belt. So we'll go back with some Saloon Red, which is a nice vivid red, paint it in there, and then put on the X and a circle, and we'll be able to see that Jean Grey is part of the X-Men there. We can take a good look at her here, because we are finished in less than 5 minutes with this figure. We'll give her a nice 360. You can see that that purple and red mix just looks real nice down there with a lot of contrast because of that Zenithal Prime. Take her off of the hobby holder and put her in here with the rest of the team. This is going to be 7 of the 10 characters from the core set down. We'll get a little bit closer and you can see how these guys are coming together. Remember, these were painted all with speed paints in no time at all. We're going to shift over here and show you these guys, and remember, they are part of the 500 subscriber challenge. We're almost there. We got about 80 subscribers left to jump in, so if you're not subscribed, please do. Let me know in the comments what character you'd like to see me paint after we finish the core set. I've got just about all of the Kickstarter to pick from. See you guys in the next video.